What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today I'm going to go through each weight division in the UFC, pick my favorite fighter, my least favorite fighter inside the top 15, and say who I think would win if they fought. We'll start with the women because there's less divisions. Women's strawweight, I'm going to have to go with Mackenzie Dern. How can you not choose her? She's just so hot. I don't really care if her Brazilian accent's fake. I don't care if she loses fights. She's recently divorced. I don't know. I just got to pick her as my favorite. Least favorite, we're going to go Michelle Waterson Gomez because she likes to kick and punch the air. She's kind of hot too. But she likes to kick and punch the air and is so talented, but is in some of the most boring fights ever. And she'll land like one cool kick in the entire 15 minutes. Who do I think would win? Mackenzie Dern submits her probably inside 2 rounds. All right, women's flyweight. Erin Blanchfield, I think a lot of people have been sleeping on her. Yeah, she's got an extremely well-rounded skill set, and she's kind of cute. Let's say, oh yeah, Caitlin Chukagian, that's my least favorite. I don't think she has a stoppage win in her entire career. So boring to watch. She must have recently got married to Sir Manara. But yeah, Erin Blanchfield takes her down and smashes her. Women's bantamweight, Miesha Tate. Juliana Pena is my least favorite. Miesha Tate just because she's hot. I know I just keep saying that about these women's fighters, but that's how I choose. I mean, that's my favorite. You're going to tell me I'm lying? That's my favorite. Juliana Pena was one of my favorites. Pretty cool underdog story, but she's just so annoying. And the way she acted when Nunes retired, circus act. This dude in a group chat told me back when Miesha made her comeback, I saw her nudes, so I think that she's gonna win. And some other dude's like, yeah, I saw her nudes, so for the opposite reason, I think that she's gonna lose. I'm gonna have to ask those guys who's winning this one between Miesha and Juliana. All right, moving on. Men's flyweight. Man, this is a tough one. It's hard not to like Brandon Moreno. Yeah, I think I'm going Brandon Moreno. Least favorite, Amir Albazi. I didn't really mind him that much, and this isn't his fault, but Kai Kara France got absolutely robbed. And I don't know, it's really hard to get behind Amir Albazi. Who do I think wins that? Well, if MMA math means anything, I think Kai Kara France beat Amir, so I think Brandon would beat Amir. But interesting matchup. Might be able to take him down and really put the pressure on him. But I edge it for Brandon. All right, bantamweight. Favorite? I'm going to go Adrian Yanez. Boxing, super crisp, super clean. Love watching him fight. Reminds me of a little mini Jorge Masvidal in there. Did get finished by Rob Font in his last fight. Don't really care. He was looking good until he got clipped real hard. Least favorite? I don't know, man. Merab's super boring. If TJ Dillashaw was still in the top 15, I'd pick him. I can't stand that dude. But we're going to go Merab just because he's a decision machine. Unfortunately, Merab would beat Adrian Yanez. He would grind him out. Probably get a submission or a finish on him because he's got so much more experience. Men's featherweight. Yair Rodriguez. I think he's got the most exciting style. I want to fight like that guy. High volume kicks, high energy, everything. The output's insane. He's my favorite. Least favorite? That's either Giga Chikadze. I don't know why I don't like him. I think he looks like a creep. Giga or... yeah, just Giga. So I think Yair and Giga have a good fight. They both like to kick, but I think Yair is more well-rounded, has a better gas tank. Yair would beat his ass. Lightweight, Charles Oliveira. If you don't pick Charles Oliveira, you're not a fight fan. He is the most exciting lightweight in the world. Least favorite? Dustin Poirier. And the thing is, there's some boring guys in here. There's some guys I don't really like to watch that much, like Gamrot, like RDA. But I think Dustin Poirier is a fake nice guy. I think Colby Covington's right. And Charles already beat him. But let's just say they had a rematch. I think it's a close fight. But fuck you, Dustin Poirier. Oliveira's going to choke you out again. To a rear naked choke, because you fucking love those. Whoopsies. Welterweight. I really like Wonder Boy, and I really like Colby Covington, which is funny because they're complete opposite personalities. Let's make this interesting. Colby Covington's my favorite. So exciting. Really shook the division up just by being a douchebag. Everyone wants to see him lose, and welterweight really needed that. Bilal Muhammad, I mean, I got a lot of respect for him after he beat Sean Brady. It's like, okay, you finally got a finish. Cool, I don't hate you as bad. And then he beats Gilbert, and Gilbert had one arm, and he couldn't even finish him. It's like, come on, man. I think Colby whoops Bilal's ass. Too much pressure. He's not going to be able to just grind him on the fence like that. And I think Colby's got better boxing. Middleweight. Paulo Costa. He's fucking hilarious. I want to know what's in the secret juice. If you miss weight, sounds like that's the other guy's personal problem. Love it all. Least favorite fighter there, Adesanya. I think Adesanya's pushed by the UFC so hard. Every fake casual UFC fan, Adesanya's my favorite fighter. Had people at work talking about it. Doesn't even know what they're talking about either. Alex is up 3-1. The thing is, he's super skilled. I just don't like the guy. He's so annoying. And the hype job that the UFC is really forcing down our throats, I can't stand it. And once he became champion is when I stopped liking him. I liked his rise to the belt, but he just started fighting like a piece of shit once he got the belt. He didn't want to lose it. He wasn't trying to win nothing anymore. He was trying not to lose. Unfortunately, Paulo Costa is not who we thought he was on his rise up. Adesanya would beat him a second time. Light heavyweight. Paul Craig. I think he's the most interesting guy. He's my favorite right now. Kind of an unlikable guy, but one of the only pure jiu-jitsu guys in the UFC. You look at other guys like Kron Gracie, they can't make pure jiu-jitsu work. Paul Craig finds a way to get it done. And he has a win over the current champion, Jamal Hill. That's pretty sweet. And also, he beat Magomed Ankalaev in like 2 seconds left in the last round. Something crazy. Least favorite. This one breaks my heart, man. Anthony Smith. Used to be my favorite light heavyweight. But he's so unlikable and he sounds so dumb. Going on a podcast talking about, John Jones isn't that good. So-and-so's not that good. I lost because of this. I lost because of that. He's just, I don't know if he's coping hard because his career is almost over. And that's sad, dude. One day I'm going to stop fighting. It's probably not a good feeling, but he's on the decline. He hasn't looked good in any of his fights. Honestly, I think that he should be more like 13, 14 instead of 7. It's just a matter of time before someone beats him. Actually, Anthony Smith versus Paul Craig. Dana White, book that shit right now. That is a winnable fight for Anthony. Funny enough, because Paul Craig doesn't really have any striking, and Anthony Smith isn't a bad grappler. But I gotta go Paul Craig by sub just because I like him more. If Anthony Smith could stop talking stupid, I would like him again. Heavyweight. Derek Lewis. Just love me some Derek Lewis. My balls is hot. Least favorite. Jairzinho Rozenstruik. So unlikable. When Francis Ngannou knocked him out in 13 seconds, literally made my day. Made my week. I think that he's not that good. Super clean technical striker. Anyone with a good amount of grappling takes him out. And then Francis didn't even have good technical skills. He just bull rushed him and took his head off. Made me very happy. I don't like him. And I think he had a fake stoppage over Overeem. That fake stoppage didn't happen. Overeem's probably the champion right now. No, I'm just kidding about that. But This is another good matchup, honestly. You know what? Dana White. Book it. Rosenstrike versus Derek Lewis. What do I think happens? In all honesty, Rosenstrike probably sticks behind a jab and some leg kicks and beats Derek's ass for 15 minutes or 25 minutes if it's a main event. But that's the story of every Derek Lewis fight. He's just got to get one of those where he turns his knees inwards and he's slipping and sliding and connects somehow. And then it's lights out. And yeah, that's what I'd be hoping for in that matchup. Yeah, it's all the divisions. Let me know who your favorite fighters are in each division, who your least favorite fighters are. Let me know if you think that I'm wrong with who I say is going to win between my favorite and my least favorite. Drop a like on the video. Drop a comment. Subscribe if you don't already. The majority of people who watch my videos do not subscribe. I'm trying to get monetized this year. Help me out. Let's go. See you later.